if I look weird in this angle, but we're trying a new background, new light, and let me know in the comments if you guys like this setting better or the old setting better. Anywho, I'm filming a high-end makeup starter kit video. Basically, these are the products that I think you should have if you want to have a high-end makeup collection and you don't know where to start. This is gonna help you out. Basically, in this collection, I have like very simple, I don't have a contour kit or anything like that. This is just like simple makeup that is good to get you like started, where you could do like a whole makeup look with all of these products. I do think these products are suitable for all skin types because I have like one for dry and one for oily, so I really do think this is going to be effective in terms of figuring out what products you need. If you're wondering why I look weird, one of my eyes is swollen. It just randomly swells up and I feel like I'm losing my eye. And I went to the doctors and they said that they don't know what's wrong with my eye. So because of my eye being swollen, I'm gonna talk with this angle so you don't see my swollen eye. And I'm not wearing eyeliner so it doesn't get worse. So let's just get started to the video. I suck at intros. Goodbye. Okay, so first up we have foundations. I have two, so one is like a light to medium coverage and one is like full coverage that I wear to parties. So this one is the Mercier Flawless Fusion Foundation. This is like a satin finish, and this one I wear like every day whenever I'm wearing makeup. I usually have this foundation on. It is my favorite. It is so light and it looks like skin, so it doesn't look like cakey. I'm not wearing it today. I was really lazy today and I just sprayed on foundation. Right now I'm wearing the Dior Air Flash foundation and I didn't include it in this video because I didn't think an $80 foundation was appropriate for a starter kit. So that's why I didn't include it, but this one is $48 and it is really nice. I bought this in November and I've been wearing it non-stop since. I cannot say enough good things about this foundation. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it out. And I also know this foundation is good for all skin types. It's a satin finish, so it's not too matte and not too oily, so it's perfect for everyone. So I highly, highly, highly recommend this one. And the next one I have is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is more for people with oily skin because it is matte when I put it on. It's completely full coverage and it has no SPF, so it's great for parties. You don't get a flashback, and the other one doesn't have. Neither does the Mercier, so both of these are good for when you're getting photographed because they don't have a flashback because of the SPF. So I highly recommend these two foundations when you're getting your makeup kit. Jumped into foundation and I forgot to talk about primer. So my favorite primer, as I think I've mentioned before, is the Tarte Clean Slate primer. It's good for all skin types. All it is like a pore smoothing primer, so anyone can use this if that's your main concern. I don't use any other primer besides this one because it just makes my skin look so smooth. So I highly recommend this one. And then if you're oily, then I recommend the Prime Time from Bare Minerals. I've never heard anyone talk about this, and when I had extremely oily skin like in high school and in the summer, this was like my savior in makeup. Otherwise my makeup would just melt off, and I wore this to my graduation and everything. This is perfect for oily skin, and it's not like that weird matte primer that makes you look like a cake. It's a nice matte primer because it still makes your skin look smooth and it mattifies the. I want to make sure it looks like this. It's like clear, and it's like if you rub it in fast enough, it won't get like sticky in one place. Like you have to be fast with it, and then it's like tacky, so your makeup sticks to it, but it's not overly matte where it just feels uncomfortable to wear. It's really comfortable to wear too. If you have extremely dry skin and you don't want to use a smoothing primer because you don't have large pores, lucky you. You can just use a primer water like this one. I love the Smashbox one. I feel like it makes my makeup last longer. Just like a nice, like, it is water, but it still has that tacky feeling, so it does make your makeup last. So next we have concealer. I'm sure everyone's heard of this. This is no other than the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It is the most full coverage concealer I've ever used. The best concealer. I'm sure you guys have heard about this, so I'm not going to go on. If you haven't tried it, please go ahead and try it. It will change your life, because on days where I don't want to wear foundation, I can just use this all over my face and good to go. This is like the best concealer ever. I'm so excited to try out their Tarte Shape Tape foundation, but after seeing the color range, I was like, wow. Because they only had like, they didn't have any shades for people with darker skin. And I don't support that, so until they come out with like more skin shades, I'm not gonna get that foundation. Have they come out with more skin shades? I didn't follow up after the whole huge drama that came with that makeup launch. I just want to know what they were thinking. Tarte is like one of my favorite brands. Like if I could only use one makeup brand, probably be Tarte, because I love their stuff so much. And then I just want to know what they were thinking when they came out with a foundation line only with people with white skin. That's crazy. Anyways, moving on. Another product that I'm sure you all have heard of is the Mercier translucent powder. I don't use any other powder besides. Oh man, I loved it. Okay, so this is the only loose powder that I use, because every other loose powder gives you flashback. This is the only one that's lightweight and doesn't give you flashback when you take pictures. And if you don't like loose powder, then the Kat Von D blotting powder, I don't have it with me. I just did my makeup with it. So, but it's the Kat Von D blotting powder, and it is a pressed powder, and it also smooths out your pores. So I love that powder for every day where I don't feel like using something as messy as this. So those two powders are perfect for every day. I mean, for your high-end makeup starter kit. Next up we have blush, and I love the Lancome blushes. They're I don't know if this is what their normal pan looks like, because I got this in a gift set, but I use it every day and it still hasn't ran. And I think their blush compacts are just perfect, because when you're starting out, you don't need like a whole palette of blushes unless you love blush like me. I have a palette of blushes, but it's not high-end. It's from NYX Cosmetics, and I use that. But if you just want like an everyday blush, then Lancome blushes are perfect, and I love the formula and they last really long. So definitely check them out. So next up I have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette in the metallics one. I wish I got the regular one, but I like this one just as much. I don't think the colors are too different. I think these are just a little bit more. I think these were like the best highlighters on the market for a long time, like when they first came out or something. Like, not when they first came out, they're like a staple in the makeup community. Like everyone loves the Hourglass highlights because they're so soft and like natural looking. So this is like a perfect highlighting palette that you can have in your collection. Packaging is really nice. It's all shiny. Next up, I'm going to talk about eyes. For eyeliner, I use the Bobbi Brown Gel eyeliner pot, but I can't find it because I've been using the Inglot eyeliner, which isn't high-end, so I don't have anything to show. But I do have this Marc Jacobs gel liner in the pen, but it's all like gone, and I use this to tightline. It lasts really long, it doesn't smudge or anything, so the Marc Jacobs liners are really good. Mascara, my favorite mascara, like it didn't matter if I was doing like high-end or a drugstore, this would always be the mascara that I choose from Marc Jacobs. I don't know what major volume mascara I think, but it makes my lashes look really long and thick and voluminous. And what more do you need in a mascara? So this one's the perfect one to get in your starter kit, and I don't think it's that expensive. I think it's $26 or $28. Okay, this video is a mess because I forgot to mention my bronzer. This is from Marc Jacobs, and it is my new favorite bronzer, and I feel like everyone should have this bronzer. This is the original shade in Tantric, and this is a perfect shade to bronze with. It is light, so I don't know how much it would have an effect on your skin if you're a little darker, because it is really light. I don't know if you can see that, but it's perfect. It's a perfect bronze shade for me, so I love this bronzing powder, and it's very smooth and it looks natural. It has the perfect undertone, so it's perfect to bronze with. And you get a lot of it, as you can see. This is going to last you a long time, so, and I think it's like $49 maybe. So you get a lot of product because usually high-end bronzers are really expensive and you don't get that much, and this one you get. Now moving on to an eyeshadow palette I think everyone should have in their collection. This is the Stila palette in Soul, and it's just like all these shades that you can wear like every day. You can create so many looks with this palette every day. As you can see, I wear that shade in my crease. I'm wearing it right now, and then I just use the darker brown to darken up my corner, and then you can create a golden eye, a silver smoky eye. It even has black. And you really don't need any other eyeshadow palette because you can create so many looks, and you have everything: your brow bone, crease, transition, and the base shades as well. So it's a perfect palette, and I highly recommend it. So I have two lip options. You don't necessarily have to get these colors. They're like an everyday like nude, like an orangey nude, because I really like those shades. Otherwise I'm always wearing red, but I'm recommending these two lipstick in terms of formula. You can get any color and they're like just as good. This is the MAC lipstick. Obviously everyone has a MAC lipstick, and mine is gone. And this was in the shade, oh man, I can't see, it's like all gone. Taupe, I think, is the shade. And MAC lipsticks have the best formula, like one of the best formulas in my opinion, and this is the matte one. And then the other one I have is the Bite Beauty lipsticks in the shade Verbana, and I love this shade. It looks like this. And this is their matte lipstick in their Amuse Bouge lipstick line. So both of these lipsticks are perfect for every day. I mean, any occasion, because they have a great formula. So if you're looking for a high-end lipstick, then I highly recommend those two lipsticks. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll stay tuned and subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye guys!